Kia ora everyone, welcome to another virtual yoga club session. Today's session is called Calm and Grounded. We're going to take it super slowly, we're going to focus on our breathing, and we're going to go through some relatively easy poses just to keep us nice and calm, centered, grounded and relaxed. This session is great if you've been experiencing some stress or you're a little bit anxious about something. This is going to help you to control your breathing and just to be really focused inward and try and find some peace. We're going to start lying down with some belly breathing. So, coming into a lying position on your mat, shoulders down away from your ears. We're breathing into the belly nice and slowly. You can rest your hands on your belly if you want to, or just out to the side. Here we're going to move into our spinal twist, so my arms are going to come up to shoulder height. I'm going to bring my knees up to my chest. First of all, I'm going to drop them to the left side and look over my right arm. Coming to the back to center, bringing the knees to the right side this time, looking over your left shoulder. We're going to bring our legs back to center, resting our feet on the mat this time. We're going to stretch one leg at a time. So we're going to grab the right knee, link your fingers around it, bringing it towards your chest. My left leg is going to straighten out on the mat, and we're going to hold this position here for about 10 breaths. Alright, let's swap them over. I'm going to release that knee. My foot finds its way to the mat. Bring the left knee up, link my fingers around it. Straighten that right leg out so it's nice and flat on the mat. Another 10 breaths here. I'm going to release that leg now. And then slowly, without rushing, I'm going to find my way onto my knees. Okay, we're going to move into our here pose. A lot of our poses today we're just going to be holding for about 10 deep breaths. We're not going to count them rigidly, but just around about that time. Knees out to the side, coming forward. If you prefer to do child's pose, you're more than welcome to. Whichever is more comfortable. Coming back up out of that one there. We're going to move into our cat and cow now. So knees under hips, elbows and shoulders, elbows and wrists, sorry, under shoulders. And with your own breath, rolling back, belly button to the ground, shoulders back, breathing in, spine to the ceiling, eyes down, breathing out. Sitting back onto our heels, just resting the wrists. You can do a few wrist rolls if you want to, or place the backs of your hands on the mat. Just apply a little bit of pressure to stretch out the wrists and the forearms. Okay, we're going to move through what is called a basic Vinyasa now. So we have 4 poses that we're going to flow between about 4 or 5 times, starting with downward dog. So we're going to come into tabletop, tuck the toes under, push the hips up and back into our downward dog. We're going to hold this, taking some nice deep breaths. We're going to come forward, shifting that weight forward into a high plank. From here we're dropping the knees, chest and chin, sliding forward into our cobra. Keep taking those nice deep breaths. From cobra we're tucking the toes under, going back into that downward dog. Coming forward into that plank, drop the knees, chest and chin, sliding forward into cobra. Tuck the toes under, coming back into that downward dog. Shifting the weight forward into that plank, drop the knees, chest and chin, slide forward into cobra. We're going to do it one more time through. Finishing with cobra into here. Tuck the toes under, pick the hips up and back, downward dog for the last time. Shift the weight forward into the plank, drop the knees, chest and chin, slide forward into cobra, last cobra. From here we're going to push up and back, knees to the side into a hare pose and rest. When you're ready, coming back up. And we're going to come up to standing. Okay, we're going to move into a forward fold now. We're going to hold it for 10 nice deep slow breaths. So toes, ankles, knees together, reaching up, breathing in. Coming down with the exhale, hinging from the hips. Finding a comfortable position to hang in here in our forward fold. Toes on your, fingers on the mat, hands behind on your calves or holding onto your elbows. When you're ready, we're slowly going to come up one vertebrae at a time, nice and slowly. Your head should be the last thing to come up. Good, we're going to move our feet just slightly apart, still within our hip width. And we're going to stand in our mountain pose for 10 nice deep breaths. So for this pose, we're not just standing on the mat, we're still engaged in an active pose. So I want you to really plant your feet on the mat. Draw up from those feet up through the body, nice and tall, palms out to the side, shoulders down. From here, we're going to stay in this position. I'm just going to move to the side because otherwise I'm going to hit the garage door. And we're going to do a side stretch from here. So we're going to start with our right arm. We're going to bring it across, breathing in, open up that right side. standing. We're going to do the other side, so reaching up and across. Open up that left side this time. And back. Okay, we're going to head back down onto our mats now into our lying pigeon pose. So we're going to chill out in our pigeon pose to just open up the hips, stretch the lower body a bit. Starting in that plank position, tuck the toes under. We'll start with our left leg, bring it up and forward. Find a comfortable position for that back leg. Bring the forearms down if you can. And 10 deep breaths. If bringing the forearms down is uncomfortable for you in this position for such a long time, then feel free to bring the hands back up into that high plank upper body position, and you can always bring that back leg forward to lessen the stretch. Let's swap to the other side, so coming back up, pick the back leg up into the plank so we can take our left leg back, do a little bit of a semi-downward dog stretch, and bring the right leg forward this time. And coming back, push the toes under, semi-downward dog stretch, drop the knees. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to you now. As the last pose that I've got for us to do, I want you to stay in it for as long as you want to. So if you want to find out what it is and then turn the video off, put some of your favorite relaxing music on and just chill out for a bit, then that's totally fine. But I'm going to get into this pose and then the video is just going to fade out and leave you to it. So thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this slower, more relaxed, more calm version of Virtual Yoga Club. Our final pose for today is going to be our lying bound ankle pose. So nice and restorative and relaxing. Coming onto our mats. Remember, with our bound ankle pose, our feet are together. We're going to lie back, shoulders down away from the ears. You can rest your hand on your belly or out to the side. And you're just going to relax in this pose.